What's up, people? YouTube! Today I'm gonna tell you 5 must thing to do if you want to get a pet. Either it's a dog, a cat, reptile, amphibians, insects, everything. You should do these steps before you even get the pet. But before that, it's like my own pool. I swim by my own because nobody's here. Alright, the very first thing you should do before you get anything, actually it applies not only for animals, it applies for all kind of things you might buy. Freaking research, you know, people are very lazy of these things. They think research is not important. If you got money you can buy all things you want, but no. In terms of animals, research is the most important thing, right? Because from research you gotta know the price you'll be spending for the animal itself. Second, the care, how big the commitment and the responsibility it takes to take care of that particular animal. If you don't do research, it will be so bad because you really don't know what you're doing. Research really underline all of the things I want to talk today. So research is the most important thing you might do before you do anything else. Animal is a living thing. They are different individual, every single one of them. I mean, not all of them are the same, even though it's the same species, right? Like I'm gonna say, one dog like this particular brand of food, and the other dog doesn't like it. Really different one by another pet, right? So you gotta do the research. Alright, after swim I feel fresh. So second thing, still relating with the first one, research. After you know how hard it is to keep the animal, how easy it is, you should determine yourself about the commitment. You should make sure you have the power, you have the ability, you have the skill, so they could be happy, right? If you got a dog, let's say, you have to take them to bath, you have to cut the nails, you have to clean the ears, you have to, all those things, man. You know, the commitment. You actually can pay somebody to do it, but still you gotta have the commitment, right? Especially for reptiles. I mean, like dog, you got dog walker, that's perfect. If reptile, fish, you gotta clean it yourself, you gotta maintain them by yourself, basically. So commitment is a very strong thing, because once you get that animal will depend his or her life on you. While we're talking about animals, there's something lacking if we're not bringing the animals in, right? We gotta bring the animals in. So basically the third thing is prepare the setup. If you're having a lizard or a snake, you're gonna need a tub or a terrarium. If you got a dog or a cat or a, you know, something like that, you gotta need caging, you gotta need pens, you gotta need space for them to run like this. You gotta know all the setup and the care they need. If you live up north, you gotta need heater, you gotta need lamp. I live in a tropical country, but I keep him. We need air conditioner, dehumidifiers, stuff like that. So you gotta know the right setup. They're not doing bad in your place. You really need to have the commitment to prepare the setup. Now the fourth thing is, this is a little bit tricky, and if you buy the animal, basically you gotta know the right seller. Choose the right freaking seller, because you know nowadays, you know, business are hard. People are just, you know, doing things for the money, right? It's not that good. It's because, you know, people usually don't think animals as an animal. Nowadays people think animals just like an item, right, to be sold fast to make profit. I mean, that's really sad. Especially reptiles and fish, we treat them as a collection, as an item. That's so bad. That's a bad seller. You should search seller that really loves their animals, right? you should search seller that, you know, company that really adore their animal as much as you do, because it's going to be your family basically. For dogs sometimes certain breeds, you know, puppy mill, that's really cruel, right? So you gotta search for the right seller. For dogs, I recommend you to adopt, but if you like certain breed that you should buy, like Frenchie, Malamutes, Mastiffs, Bulldog, it's so hard to find people that want to, that, you know, stray dogs usually mixed breed, but I think mixed breed makes a really good companion, right? A lot of people in the United States and stuff, they really adopting animals. They make stray dogs as a companion. That's really awesome. I love that. Like in Asia, people don't do that as much, but I know some of the people that really put their effort to rescue all those dogs. Me myself, I rescue some of the reptiles that I can still keep, like, you know, Richie. I got some other, you know, even Rexy is a rescue animal. So if you really got a chance to rescue animal, I think you better rescue. Rescuing is better. But if you buy, you must choose the right seller before you even buy it. So the last thing will be, I mean, I want to give you an update on him. Look at that cute boy, right? Oh yeah, he's getting bigger actually, and I really like him so much, but he's a bit jumpy and feisty. Sometimes he want to bite me, but still a kid. He's still a kid, and you know, look at that. So cute, right? Still so cute. The last thing, the fifth thing you gotta do, the last thing is actually you should prepare for the precaution, right? Precaution means like you gotta know the medication. If your pet getting sick, if your pet having some kind of problems, you gotta know where to go. You gotta find a nearest vet that you could go if something's wrong happens. Or like me, I got some of the medication myself. If my reptiles got respiratory infection, or if my reptiles got, you know, fungus and stick and fleas and stuff, I gotta treat them as quickly as possible. And you know, you gotta maintain the cage really clean, right? Every single animal you keep. So I think that's it for today for the vlog. 5 things you should do before you get any kinds of pets basically. So yeah, hopefully you got a new pet, like what I love to do, having a new pet every single week. Gotta have one, I gotta sell some. I love it so much. So getting tamer, pretty comfortable in my hand. No, your boy. I still wonder what's a good name for this. I think this is a male, but still can change because he's still a kid. But I think it's a male, hopefully. I really want a male. Red Tegu, because I got the red, but I don't the male and the female. So I think that's it for today. You know, you gotta reach your dreams. You know, if you want something, you gotta do it. You gotta go for it. Hard work beats everything. So be yourself, be authentic, be positive. Audrey A signing out.